Hello, hello. Buenas noches, everybody. Buenas noches. Hey, today, question and answer. I'm going to knock out some questions and answer your questions. It's going to be more of an easygoing show today. But there's some points I want to make on this. There's a lot of points I want to make on this. I talk to a lot of people within the Patriot community, right? And everyone has their views, everyone has their differences. But legit, I think at this point, I think there's multiple psyops being ran in the Patriot community. I'm just going to say that. And a lot of people are coming out acting like they have all the answers. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Nobody has the answers.
It's about time Nino said the truth for once. No one has the answers. Not even Nino does. Not even 107. Let's hear what Nino has to say for himself.
Nobody. Folks, if they do have the answers, they're not going to tell any of us. So my job is to be as real and upfront and raw with you all that I can be and interview the right people to where you can formulate your own opinion. Okay, that's where we're at with this. We got to be realistic. But I do know some facts. I do know some things.
Meet one of boxing's biggest fucking clowns. David Nino Rodriguez flip flops on just about anything. Now he's saying he doesn't know much, but he knows everything. How can that fucking possibly be? One thing I'm going to say is he's a fraud. We've proved it in the past. We're going to prove it right now. He's a fucking fraud. He does everything for donations. As long as the donations keep on rolling in, that's why he's not drinking. If he was drinking, no one would donate to him, would they? He's a fucking sellout. He claims he's fought the greatest, one of the number one boxers in the world. He fought on the regional scene. Yeah, I thought he might have been a good boxer at one point, but then I did research on him and realized that he's a fraud, a coward, a racist. That's how he got the little smiley face on the side of his cheek. Ask him about that. Ask him if he'll answer truthfully what that is on his cheek. Now aiming for his neck, I think. But anyhow, I digress.
And it is going to get really tough. It's going to get really, really fucking tough, folks. We are going to be looking at food shortages. They're pushing us into the Great Reset. They're going balls deep. They're going balls deep on this one. All right, David, stop it. Balls deep. No, David. No, David. No.
You're a freaking clown. Honestly. You call yourself religious and no, David, no, David. Come on, mate. Grow up.
All right. Folks, you can get When the Lights Go Out on Amazon. You got to still have fun during the apocalypse. When the Lights Go Out on Amazon.
See, the clown don't care about America and which way America's going. He cares about himself. He cares about the dollars going into his pocket. The guy's a narcissist, self-centered, a little bit like Phil, actually. Very narcissistic, very fucking self-centered, very greedy. We do remember that back in the days, well, I remember back in the days when I first started watching this fool, he was getting his bathroom renovated while asking for fucking money, for donations, begging for donations. Meanwhile, you could hear the hammering and the drilling going on in the bathroom. And someone said, "What's that noise, Nino?" And he said, "Oh, it's my bathroom. It's getting renovated." So you've got the money to get your bathroom renovated. And you've got all these things that are happening in the pipework. But what about the average American that's struggling to pay for their petrol? Like you just laughed about. Struggling to pay their electricity. Struggling to pay their electricity when their lights go out. You're a scumbag. I've called it. You're a scumbag. The judge has spoken. The hammer is dropped. you're a scumbag. In my opinion. In my expert opinion, you're a scum.
My mama's book, The Mexican Mix. It's a good book. It's a good book. Oh, boy.
Now, if you truly thought that was a good book, would he come out with that type of reaction? I don't think so. The book is shit. I know that. Now, I haven't read the book, but I can tell that by his reaction. Don't read the book. Even as was about to say, it's different. Yeah? Have you read the book, Nino? Have you read your mother's book? I don't think you have either.
So I want to take some questions today. And it's a Saturday. You know, I didn't realize how much fucking free time I had until I stopped drinking. When I stopped drinking, I mean, if it was like right now, I'd be out drinking. I sure miss those days. But I'd be out drinking right now if I could. If I could, I'd be out drinking right now. Folks, you can get this hat, patriotwear.com. Coming at you live from the apocalypse, folks. Yeah!
Now, who really knows why he did that? But I'm guessing it's because he's a egotistical fuckwit.
I gotta say it.
Now, with all this sniffing and snorting, Nino, I'm starting to think you might be snorting the old coke. Chopping up a couple of lines. You know what I'm saying, homeboy? Because you're doing an awful lot of sniffing. Either you've got a cold and you haven't blown your nose, or you've been sniffing coke, racking up the old lines, sniffing them up. Tell me I'm wrong. That's right. We all know it. Okay? Tell us what you think in the comments. He's definitely not drinking, but he definitely doesn't act like a normal person. So, tell us what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a comment, please subscribe, and let's listen to the rest of his fucking bullshit.
We're coming into some very rough times. What don't you understand about a near-death experience? I get a lot of emails that are like, when is this going to get turned around? This is not something you can watch on your television, folks. This is not something that you can watch on your television. You are going to witness this with your own fucking eyes, ears, everything. Feel it, see it, hear it, everything. This is going to be on the fucking streets. I'm expecting the liberal cities to be really bad, to get really bad, really bad. When this type of stuff happens, inflation, hyperinflation, food shortages, gas spikes, folks, crime spikes. That's what I meant to. That's right. Gas, yeah, that too. Gas and crime spikes. So it's gonna get pretty fucking nuts.
Tell me he's not chopping up the old lines and snorting them and sniffing them down his nose. The guy can't even put a fucking sentence together. Jesus.
My mama's book, The Mexican Mix. It's a good book. It's a good book.
Crip Mac's not a racist man, never has been a racist man. On Neighborhood Crip, and I'ma stay doing my issues. On Neighborhood Crip, you custer ass, scrawny ass, inactive ass, white boy.